In the past month or so, several hundred people have left Mandi's channel. While some of them openly rebuked her before they unsubscribed, many more just sort of quietly went away. They'd like to tell themselves she was on the right path until about 5 minutes ago, when the lure of a new boyfriend simply distracted her. But it's now been confirmed beyond all doubt that this is not the case. Mandi has admitted that she began plans to hook up with Guillermo in late July, and before she left for California, she was already doing weird rituals. In fact, we now know that the entire Stardust Equation is a wacky New Age scheme. Remember this live stream from July 12th when they introduced the Stardust Equation? 12,000 people watched that, including many enthusiastic supporters who have since left. Back then, they still believed her, and they let her prattle on about New Age garbage right into their ears. In that very live stream, Guillermo explicitly told us the Stardust Equation was God making love with the universe. All the crazy things Mandi's doing now were in the works back then. And many, many Christians said amen. Now, the point of this video is not to condemn you or say I told you so. No. I'm trying to give you some sisterly advice now that the dust has settled. Many of you did in fact sit under teaching that was demonic. Many of you asked Mandi to pray for you. Like it or not, you were interacting with demons. And this is a serious problem. The New Testament warns us in Ephesians chapter 5, "Let no one deceive you with empty words, for the wrath of God comes upon the sons of disobedience, so do not be partakers with them." In 1 Corinthians 10, we are told that we cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of demons. Even in 1 Timothy, Paul warns the young pastor not to lay hands on anyone too quickly, nor share in other people's sins. Hundreds of Christians were all too quick to lay hands on Mandi, as it were, by supporting her and praying in agreement with her. They came dangerously close to partaking in her sins. We can debate the exact technicalities of those verses, but the underlying message ought to give you some pause. It is very possible to be culpable in other people's sins when we endorse them, partake of their teachings, and pray in agreement with their crazy schemes. You can't keep telling yourself you did nothing wrong. You can't just tiptoe away and forget about it. Even if you think I'm wrong about this, for the sake of your soul, I beg you to pray about this. We're told in Proverbs 28, "He who covers his sins will not prosper, but he who confesses and forsakes them will have mercy." It's time to face the truth. Mandi could very well have damaged you. Seek the Lord to be set free from any destruction she may have unleashed in your life.